Top. Territorial map of the Syrian civil war in September 2015. Bottom. Current territorial map of the Syrian civil war ongoing. Russia, Iran, Armenia in support of. Russia in support of. Russia in support of. Army of Conquest Tahrir al-Sham supported by. Syrian opposition Vladimir Putin, Sergei Shoigu, Valery Gerasimov, Viktor Bondarev, Sergei Ridskoy. Alexander Dvornikov September 2015 June 2016 Alexander Zhuravlyov July December 2016 Andrei Kartapalov December 2016 March 2017 Sergei Surovikin March 2017 December 2017 Alexander Zhuravlyov December 2017 September 2018 Sergei Kuralenko September October 2018 Alexander Lapin October 2018 January 2019 Sergei Surovikin January 2019 April 2019 Andrei Serdyukov Abu Ibrahim Al-Hashimi Al-Qurashi Abu Bakr Al-Baghdadi Abu Muhammad Al-Adnani Abu Suleiman Al-Nasir Abu Ali Al-Anbari Abu Omar Al-Shishani Gulmudod Kalimov Abu Musab Al-Masri Basil Zamo Abu Yahya Al-Hamawi Nimr Al-Shukri Zaran Alaush Abdullah Al-Mahaisini Abu Muhammad Al-Julani Abu Jaber Salahuddin Shishani Abu Hajar al-Homsi Ahmad al-Ghizai Abu Ubeda al-Kansafra. Field Commanders of Tahrir al-Sham and al-Nusra Front. Russian Armed Forces. Armed Forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Free Syrian Army Army of Conquest Tahrir al-Sham Jund al-Aqsa Turkestan Islamic Party in Syria. Ajnad al-Sham Ara Ash-Sham Sham Legion Troop Strength 4,300 Personnel Naval Ships 3 Bayan M Class. Corvettes 1 Gepard Class Frigate 2 Admiral Grigorovich Class Frigate 2 Vishnya Class Intelligence Ship 4 Improved Kilo Class Submarines 1 Slava Class Cruiser Kuznetsov Aircraft Carrier Battle Group 1 Kuznetsov Class Aircraft Carrier 1 Kirov Class Battlecruiser 2 Udaloy Class Destroyers Support Vessels Strategic Bombers 14-22 M36-95 MSM 5-160 Tactical Bombers 12 Su-24 M28 Su-34 Attack Bombers 4 Su-25 SM Fighter Aircraft 4 Su-27 SM 4 Su-30 SM 4 Su-35 S4 MiG-29 SMT 4 Su-57 Interceptor Aircraft MiG-31 BM Reconnaissance Aircraft A-50 UIL-20 M12 214R Attack Helicopter 12 Mi-24P 35 M6 Mi-28 N4 Ka-52 Utility Helicopter 4 Mi-8 AMTSHU AVORLAN 10 for Post Ground Arms and Equipment UGV Uran 6 MRAP Kamaz Typhoon IMV Gaz Tigr Iveco Rise SRBM-29 K-720 Iskander Missile Launcher SAM Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant. 30,000 to 100,000 fighters Free Syrian Army. Between 45,000 and 60,000 fighters Islamic Front. 40,000 to 70,000 Tahrir al-Sham. CA. 31,000 Arar al-Sham. 117 servicemen killed 8 planes and 7 helicopters lost 2 BTRs destroyed Foreign intervention in behalf of Syrian rebels US-led intervention against ISIL The Russian military intervention in the Syrian civil war began in September 2015, after an official request by the Syrian government for military aid against rebel groups. The intervention initially involved airstrikes by Russian aircraft deployed to the Khmeimim base against targets primarily in northwestern Syria, and against Syrian opposition militant groups opposed to the Syrian government, including the Syrian National Coalition, the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, Al-Nusra Front and the Army of Conquest. In addition, Russian Special Operations Forces and military advisors are deployed to Syria. Prior to the intervention, Russian involvement in the Syrian civil war had mainly consisted of supplying the Syrian army with arms and equipment. At the end of December 2017, the Russian government said its troops would be deployed to Syria permanently. Shortly after the operation began, Russian officials were cited as saying that, apart from fighting terrorist organizations such as the Islamic State, Russia's goals included helping the Syrian government retake territory from various anti-government groups that are labeled by the United States and the American-led intervention in Syria as moderate opposition, with a broader geopolitical objective being to roll back U.S. influence. In a televised interview in October 2015, Russian President Vladimir Putin said the military operation had been thoroughly prepared in advance. He defined Russia's goal in Syria as stabilizing the legitimate power in Syria and creating the conditions for political compromise. In an October 2016 TV interview, General Leonid Ivashov said that Russia's engagement in the conflict would allow it to block proposed pipelines between the Middle East and Europe, and thus ensure the dominance of Gazprom. By the end of 2017, the intervention produced significant gains for the Syrian government, including the recapture of Palmyra from the Islamic State in March 2016, retaking the major city of Aleppo in December 2016, and breaking the 3-year-long siege of Deir ez-Zor and securing control over that city in November 2017. In early January 2017, the chief of the General Staff of the Russian Armed Forces Valery Gerasimov said that, overall, the Russian Air Force had carried out 19,160 combat missions and delivered 71,000 strikes on the infrastructure of terrorists. At the end of December 2017, the Russian defense minister said that the Russian